right, it's Tuesday. Let's stretch our back, stretch our hamstrings, massage a little bit of our lower back and glute, and some hip flexors. We'll move a little bit slower today and just try to keep things a little bit more intentional how we pull and push so we get deeper into our stretches. We're going to massage a little bit more, so I have massage balls and a foam roller, so that's going to be good to have. We'll use the blanket to help protect our knees and to slide a little bit on them, and then the bolster we'll use to support our body while we're laying down and stuff. So we have a few things. If something feels uncomfortable, let me know, and then we'll adjust accordingly. Cool. Let's do it like this. We're going to actually come into a Shavasana. So your head can be facing towards me and your feet can be away. Cool. So, Shavasana. Wiggle your hips. Wiggle your shoulders. Let your feet come a little bit wider. Bring your hands to your ribs. Give your tailbone a slight tuck in so you feel that you're a little bit more on the back of the hip. And we'll start to close your eyes. Allow yourself to breathe freely in and out through your nose. And take notice how you can create space through the ribs as you breathe into the hands. And as you exhale, soften your shoulders. Let them melt a little bit deeper. Relax your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. On your next inhale, feel your chest expand into your hands. As you exhale, soften your glutes. Let your legs relax deeper into the mat. Feel the ease of your knees, the weight of your calves and your heels. Let your toes feel light. Inhale, feel lightness in your chest. Exhale, soften the back of the neck. Let your head fall deeper into the mat. Let all of the weight go. And we'll breathe in and out. A little bit longer. We'll find our box breathing. Next inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Inhale to hold your breath for 10 seconds. Inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale halfway out. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out. Pause at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, half. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, half. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. As your body is soft, take notice of how your body feels. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. And then we'll open up our arms out to the side into cactus. Spread your elbows wide as you roll the shoulder blades back into the ground. And from here, we're going to rotate the fingers and palms down to the floor to a sad cactus. And we'll inhale our fingers all the way up to a happy cactus. 3 more times. Exhale, sad cactus. Inhale, happy cactus. Exhale, reach your palms towards the ground. Sad cactus. Inhale, draw the back of the hands to the floor. Happy cactus. Last one. Sad cactus. Happy cactus. Then from here, we're going to lift our elbows up. Palms towards the face, elbows, pinkies touch. Exhale, open wide with slow arms. Inhale, squeeze forearms in front of you, palm facing you. Exhale, open elbows wide into cactus. Last one. Close, pinky to elbow. Exhale, cactus wide. Then from here, as we lift our elbows up, grab your elbows with your hands. See if you can pull the elbows to the sky. Then lift the forearms above the head as far away as you can to try not to touch your hair. Then inhale, lift your elbows up to the sky, then down towards your hips. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Try to lift so much with your elbows that your forearms don't touch your hair. Then inhale, lift up and towards your hips. Last one. You can pull your elbows apart a little bit more to make it feel a little bit more intentional through the outsides of your shoulders. Then as we bring our elbows up to the sky, switch your arm, the other one on top. 3 times, lift your elbows away from your hair, above your head. Then exhale, slowly draw up to the sky, then down to the hips. 2 more times. You can pull on your elbows a little bit more if you want more tension to build strength in your new range here. Last one. Then from here, we'll lift our arms up and cactus our arms back to the ground and straighten our arms out to the side as we roll the shoulders back into the floor. From here, you're going to point your toes. Exhale, flex your feet. Press into the heels, toes up. Inhale, point your toes like a ballerina. Exhale, flex your feet. 2 more times. Inhale to point and reach far away with your toes. Then exhale, flex your feet. Press into your heels. Last one. Exhale, wide. Good. Now, as we open our feet wide, you're going to rotate your inner thighs and your inner feet towards the ground. And then you externally rotate the outer edges of your feet towards the outside corners of the mat. Inhale, internal rotation. Big toes reach towards the center of the mat. Exhale. Pinky toes reach for the corners of the mat. Internal rotation. Inhale. Exhale, external rotation. Roll your ankles out in 5 circles. You can press your heels gently down into the mat to make things feel a little bit yummier. About 1 or 2 more circles. Then opposite direction, 5 times. Two more. The slower you go, the harder it is. Last one. Then I would like you to bend your knees halfway in so your heels are down, knees are up, and you can tuck your tailbone into the mat so your lower back is a little bit flatter to the ground. Rock your knees from side to side. Try to bring the inside of your knee and your outside of your knee all the way to the ground as best as you can. You're going to feel your inner thigh pull down as you squeeze your glute and reach for one corner of the mat. And the other knees fall to the other side to reach for the corner of the mat. Rock from side to side as much as you can to feel your hip flexors. Then you can open your feet a little bit wider so both knees can fall to the left. Try to reach your right knee far away so that you feel your hip flexor stretch a little bit more with intention. You can feel how your tailbone can tuck in and out like a cat-cow motion. Feel how your hips slide forward and back as you reach your knees to the left corner of the mat. We're going to roll our hips about 3 more times in a cat-cow movement. Last one. Now we're going to place the left foot on top of the right knee and give yourself a little bit of weight as you slide the right knee further to the left and relax both legs. Stay here for about 20 seconds. Try to soften your body as much as you can. You can tuck your tailbone in a little bit more if you want a deeper stretch in your right hip flexor and outer quad. Two more breaths. Keep your right foot where it is. We're going to pivot by lifting the knees up. Inhale, roll the knees up. Exhale, twist to the right. Then lengthen the left side of your body in your torso to create more space to bring your left knee further to the right. Use your left inner thigh to reach towards the right side of the mat. Then we'll roll from side to side. Inhale, roll the knees up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Create space on the left side of your lower back and hip. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center with your knees. Exhale, roll to the right. And stay here. Place your left hand on top of your left hip. Take your right hand next to the left hand. Like you're ironing with your right hand, slide your right hand across your left IT band towards the knee. Move your right hand back next to the left hand. press firmly as you slide the hand down the outer corner and edge of your left leg. 2 more times, a gentle stroking massage. Last one. Then take your right hand in front of you back to where it was before, and your left hand can go on top. As you're here, you're leaning on the right side of your body. Your right knee is still behind your left foot. We're going to pretend our left hand is like a book, and we're going to slide the left hand across the body on the inhale. And as you exhale, open up the left chest to the left a little bit deeper so you feel how your left chest opens up through the pec. 3 more times. Lift the arm back up over to the right hand. As you exhale, slowly slide your left hand across your right arm, across your chest to reach as far away to the left as you can. And you're trying to relax your legs to the right as best as you can. 2 more times. Close your hands. Twist to the left, slow motion, keeping your left inner thigh active, but you're opening up through the middle of your back with your left chest. Last one. Close your hands slowly. Slide your left hand over the right hand to open up your chest as best as you can. In this position, I would like you to lift your left knee up like a butterfly wing. Then close your left knee back to the floor towards the right. Inhale, lift the left knee up. As you press the outer edge of the left foot into the right knee, exhale, close your left knee back to the ground. Open to the sky, maybe to the right foot. Then squeeze it back in. Into your twist. 2 more times. Open. Close. Open. Close. Then from here we'll open up the left knee to the sky. Keep pressing the outside of your left foot into your right thigh to feel tension on your IT band on the left leg. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll your knees up, and your left foot still stays on your right knee. As we lift the knees over our hips, we're going to flex both feet and pull the left knee away. Circle your knees as big as you can in slow motion 5 times, just to feel your left piriformis. And see if you can feel your little sciatic nerve there, and maybe you can floss as big and slow as you can. The slower you go, the better it is. Fast does no service in this class. 1 more. As big as you can, roll through the hips. Then 5 circles opposite direction. Three more times. Go as slow as you can, as easily as you can. Cool. Then we're going to hug our right thigh to our chest. So bring your left hand through the hole. Interlace your fingers behind the right knee. And see if you can flex both feet. Lift the left knee up to the sky and rock from side to side. Really feel like you're opening up your left hip a bit more. And really wiggle through all the tightness that you might find. We're going to keep rocking from side to side for another 10 seconds. Then from here, we're gonna lower the right foot down. And as you tuck your tailbone gently in, take your left fingers and grab the left big toe and open up your left knee into a happy baby. Your right leg stays the same, so only happy baby on the left side of your chest. Try to keep your right hip grounded as you bounce your left knee towards your left armpit towards the ground. Then from here, we're going to try to straighten our leg a little bit. If this is too hard, you can use a strap instead. You're going to press your heel and try to stretch the leg up to the sky as you hook onto the big toe. Then bend the knee to a half happy baby. Try to keep your right hip grounded as best as you can as you feel your core press into the ground. You're going to lift your left leg straight by kicking through the heel, then bending your left knee into a half baby 5 times. If you can't reach your big toe, please use a strap and do the same thing as you relax the left shoulder. Then we'll straighten the left leg. I'm going to use a strap so we can do this together with the strap. You're going to crawl your hands up onto the strap as far close to the foot as you can. As you're holding on, you can relax your shoulders, and that will already give you a lot of weight for your left foot. Try to see if you can press the foot into the strap so that you can lift the toes a little bit higher up and feel your calf a bit. Then flex your foot so you can pull down through the sole of your foot. Press your foot up, feel your calf, Achilles tendon, and exhale, pull the foot down to feel a flatter foot. Press up, flex foot, extend up, flex toes down. Last one. Good. Then from here, we're going to try to press our legs into the strap as hard as we can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you relax your legs, maybe you can use your arms to pull your feet, your left foot closer towards your face. Try to keep the back of the knee locked as back as you can. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the strap away, keep your left leg up, point your toe, then lower your left leg all the way down to a hover, straight leg, then all the way up. 5 times. Try to bring your foot towards your head. Exhale as far low as you can without touching the ground. Squeeze tushy. Lift leg all the way up, maybe foot towards the head. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale down. Inhale up. Lower your left foot down. Rock your knees from side to side. Knees fall to the right. Place your right foot on top of the left knee. Feel that you can bring your hips as far to the right as you can. As your right foot is on the left knee, you can cat-cow your hips a little bit forward and back a few times. If this is too intense, you can lower your right foot back to the ground as we cat-cow our hips. About 5 more times, please. Feel the roll of your hips as you loosen up your tight hip flexor. Maybe your glutes feel a little bit soft and weak. 3 more times, back and forth with your hips. Tuck your tailbone in and bring your hips further towards the right. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Keep your left foot where it is. We're going to lift the knee up towards the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Use your right inner thigh to reach as far to the left as possible. Lengthen the right side of your body and really try to reach with your right inner thigh towards the left. We'll stay here for about 10 seconds, and then we'll rock our knees side to side. Here we go. Roll the knees up to the sky on your inhale. Exhale, pivot to the right. Reach. Inhale back into center. Exhale, left. 2 more times. Center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Stay here for about 5 seconds. Feel the strength of your right inner thigh. Then we'll make things feel interesting by lifting the right knee up and down. Like a butterfly wing, lift the right knee up. Feel how your outer foot of your right foot is pressing into the thigh and knee. Then squeeze your inner thigh down to the ground. Inhale, rotate knee up to the sky. Feel the tension of the outer thigh and hip. Then exhale, rotate the knee back to the ground. 3. 2. Last one. Stay here for about 5 seconds. Then we're going to rock our knees from side to side 3 times. Inhale, center, to the right, back center, to the left. Shake it off a bit here. Center, right, center, left. Good. As your right knee opens to the sky, roll your knees up, tuck your tailbone in, and lift your knees over your hips. Flex your feet, pull your right knee away from the chest, and circle your hips. 5 big circles, slow motion through the hips. As big as you can, as slow as you can, without touching the floor with your feet. Two more times. The 5 circles opposite direction. Just as big and just as smooth. One or two more circles. Then we're going to lower the left foot down. See if you can grab your right big toe with your right fingers. Pull your right knee to the armpit, half happy baby. You can bounce your knee towards your armpit a few times just to make sure it feels nice if you're feeling tight. Then see if you can straighten your right leg to press the heel to the sky. Relax your right shoulder as you hold on to the big toe. Then bend your right knee back towards the armpit. Kick it up. See if you can straighten your arms, legs, the whole package. And exhale, bend it back. If this is hard, remember we can use our strap. Reach as far up to the strap as you can. Bend. Kick. Bend. Kick. Lovely. See if you can straighten your right leg, and you're going to hold on as high up of the strap as you can. And move the strap onto the sole of your foot so you can press into your toes to feel a little bit of calf and the Achilles tendon. Then you can bend your elbows and pull your feet closer to you to feel a flexed foot. Point, flex, point, flex. Good. Point your toes. Feel that you can kick your leg towards your face, then take the strap away. Lower your right leg all the way down with control without touching the ground. See how far you can go. Squeeze your butt and lift your right leg all the way back up, maybe towards your face. Lower down. 4. Try to keep your leg absolutely straight. Back up. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Lower your right foot down. We're going to take one of our bolsters. We'll take the bolster. And we'll place the bolster underneath our hip. So let's scoop our tailbone up to lift the hips. Oops, where's the hip? I lost the hip. Wrong side. Then we're going to slide the bolster underneath our hips as best as we can. Now, as you're being supported by the bolster with your hips, make sure it feels nice and even. You can tuck your tailbone in just a bit so your core is slightly engaged. Then see if you can slide the right leg straight and relax. If that's okay, keep bringing your tailbone in, ribs in, and slide the other leg out to match. Tailbone gently tucked in so you feel your lower abs. Gently hold on. Relax the rest of your belly if possible. And we'll stay here for about 30 seconds just to let our hip flexors relax and create more space. We'll stay here for about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bend your knees, one knee at a time. Tuck your tailbone in to press your lower back a little bit straighter. Then bend your knees above your hips. See if you can straighten your legs. Then from here, we're going to tuck our tailbone in and keep our left leg up as we lower the right leg as far as we can to the ground without completely relaxing. Point through the big toes to straighten your legs as best as you can. Feel your inner thighs engage. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your tailbone in to press your lower back towards the bolster. Then lift the right leg up. Try to keep your right leg up and see how far you can lower your left leg as straight as you can, as close to the ground as possible without bending the knee. Stretch your legs. Tuck tailbone in so you feel the back ribs reaching for the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up through your left leg, bend your knees, and you can rock a little bit from side to side. You can circle your knees out a few circles with the guidance of your hands. You can circle your knees in a few circles with the guidance of your hands. Then as we lower our feet down, you can slowly move the bolster away. And we'll kick it away a little bit. And then from here, we're going to roll to the right side of our body. Take a moment here for a little bit just to kind of relax. Then we'll roll onto our hands and knees. And I'm going to grab my ball. And we're going to put the ball on the inside of my hip bone in front of my pelvis. So you'll feel the two bony structures of my pelvis here. And on the inside, it becomes nice and soft near my lower abs, yeah? So above my pubic bone and then the sides of my hip bones, I'm going to place one of the balls inside there. So I'll lay on my belly. Place the ball on the inside of the hip bone. And if I want, I can lift my chest up into a sphinx and I tuck my tailbone in. It should already feel quite interesting, which might feel a little painful as well. And you can use your toes to kind of roll the ball a little bit up or a little bit down on the inside of my hip. And if you feel your lower back start to feel a little achy, try to lift your belly up and tuck your tailbone in just a bit so you feel that you're working your deep psoas and your hip flexor a little bit better. Once you feel you found a good spot, you can stay here and lower your chest down as you keep your tailbone tucked in. If you want a little bit more pressure, tuck your toes into the mat and press the heels back so you have more pressure into the ball and hip. You can roll the ball a little bit higher up, a little bit lower down, but make sure it feels comfortable and you feel that you're releasing tension under time. Then you can also bend your left knee and you can rock your feet from side to side. That can also feel very nice. You can also lift the leg up and down by bending the knee and tapping the toe to the floor and then lifting the heel towards the butt. So you can alternate by lifting up and down, or you can keep your feet up and rock your feet from side to side, depending on what feels good for you. You can always lower the left leg and slide the ball a little bit higher up on your left hip. You're going to feel the inside of your lower belly as you start rolling slightly higher up. Again, you can bend your knee, rock your knee from side to side through your feet, or you can lift your heel up and down a few times. Make sure your belly feels engaged and your tailbone is tucked in just a bit. If you want to go a little bit deeper, follow the line of tension and roll the ball a little bit higher up in your lower belly towards the top of the hip bone. And you can stay here for a little bit. It can feel quite intense if you're not used to it. Again, you can bend your knee and you can move your feet from side to side or forward and back. But be careful as we come a little bit higher up into our psoas. We'll take 1 or 2 more breaths. Then we'll do the other side. Bring the ball on the right side of your hip bone. Ooh. You can lift the chest up a bit into a sphinx if you want to. You can kind of tuck your tailbone in and engage your core to feel a little bit of lift of the rib cage. You can use your feet to roll the ball a little bit higher up or a little bit higher down. Once you feel a good spot, you can relax completely. Chest to the ground, forehead to the ground, tailbone in. If this feels okay and you want a little bit more, you can lift the right leg up, flex the foot side to side. You can also lift the right leg up and down. Side to side can also be a thing. You can roll the ball a little bit higher up to the lower portion of your belly on top of your hip bone. But go where you feel the sensation. You can always move the leg again if you like. Otherwise, you can just stay here in stillness. Add more pressure if you like. You can always tuck your toes into the mat and lift the knees off by pressing your heels back. About 5 to 10 more seconds. And then we'll slowly lean to one side to release the ball. If you like, you can take a blanket and place it underneath your left knee. You can relax your chest down with your hands underneath your head, or you can lift your chest up into a sphinx position. Flex your foot. Think that your left leg is in a half frog, and I would like you to see if you can lift your ankle up and down using the outer edge of your shin and foot. Once this feels okay, you're not too crampy on your outer glute, you can try to rotate all the way up to the top of the thigh to bring your heel up 90 degrees perpendicular from the ground. Then lower back down. If this doesn't feel good, try not to push it all the way. Go into a range where there's a little bit of an edge, but no pain. It could be a struggle with weakness, but it shouldn't feel anything sharp or pinchy. Do this about 10 times in total, so maybe about 4 more. Cool. Then we'll lower our left foot down. Make sure that our left knee is in a nice 90-degree angle. And we can press the inside of our left foot gently into the mat just to feel our inner thigh engage on the left leg. Then relax. Press the inside of the foot gently down into the floor. Feel your inner thigh, inner glute. Then relax. 3 more times, please. Inhale to press. Exhale to relax your hips and your thigh. 2. Last one. From here, we're going to see if we can come onto our elbows. And I would like you to try to bring your right elbow forward, your left elbow under. Then walk your hands apart so your arms come into a cross. Then you're going to slide your hips a little bit forward so you get a nice little stretch outside your shoulders. Your chin can rest on your right bicep. We'll stay here for another 5 to 10 seconds. Once this feels okay, you're going to wiggle out your elbows and lower down to your chest. Slide your left leg back. Shake off your hips a bit. Maybe cat-cow your hips a bit to find your core again. As we spread our arms wider into an X. Feel that you can give yourself a nice stretch in your shoulders. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. So you can wiggle a little bit wider if you want to go deeper, but that is not necessary. When you're ready, we'll wiggle back onto our elbows. Make sure that you can slide your right leg back with control. And then we'll have our hands underneath our chin or forehead and we'll cat-cow our hips into the mat as we lay on our belly. Just feel if there's any discomfort in your sacrum or if you feel your lower back a little bit tense. From here, slide your hands underneath your shoulders and we're going to slide our hips back into a child's pose. Wiggle your weight of your hips towards your heels as your toes touch. Relax your forehead to the ground and roll your forehead from side to side to give yourself a nice little massage. When you're ready, release your forehead back into center. Find center as you neutralize your neck and soften on your exhale. Keep the length of your straight arms in front of you. See if you can tuck your tailbone in and lift your chest up. If you need knee pads or a blanket, please put it underneath your knees. In this long length of your cat, think about rounding your spine and tucking your tailbone in. You can tuck your toes into the mat if you like, and you're going to slide your hips back without lowering your chest. So you want to make extra length in your lower back in your cat position. Then we can slide back forward like a plank. Keep your tailbone in, then slide your hips back. We'll do this 3 more times, nice and gently, and then we'll go deep above the joint. That can feel quite nice as well. We'll do this for another 10 to 15 seconds on this side. Then we'll switch to the other side when you're ready. Gently find your way up with support. We'll go to the other glute. Make sure your tailbone is tucked in as you lower down to your elbow. You can stay on your hand as well, but it might make your wrist feel a little bit more tired. So elbow is a little bit easier. And we can roll from side to side above the hip joint. Whew. And you can roll a little bit up and down once you find some nice areas to work with. And it can feel quite intense. So use your exhales to try to soften your muscle as best as you can. Try to accept the massage. And as you explore where you feel tight, perhaps it's going to be towards the sacrum, perhaps it's above the hip joint, or towards the side. Movements we have given it today. And when you feel ready, take a deep breath in, sigh it out, and slowly slide your hands back in underneath your shoulders to roll back into a seated position. Woof. We are done. Thank you. Feels okay? Sleepy. Oh, night. Oof. Hard to get up.